everyone! Blake the SpongeBob fan here, and in honor of Dexter's Laboratory 30th anniversary, today I'm going to be doing a DVD binding walkthrough to the 2024 DVD of Dexter's Laboratory, the complete series. So we'll do this one first. We have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Star Spangled Sidekicks, TV Super Pals, Game Over, Babysitter Blues, The Helen's Room, Dream Machine, Dollhouse Drama, Krunk's Date, The Big Cheese, Space Case, Ratman, Dexter Depth, Dexter's Rival, Beware, Mandarker, Inflator DD, Catnap, Monstory, D-Dimensional, Magma Nemesis, and Maternal Combat. And for languages, the only languages we have here on this DVD are English and Spanish. No French, sadly. For subtitles, we have English and different hard of hearing and off. So that's it for disc 1, now it's disc 2. Alright, now for disc 2, we have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Dexter Dodgeball, Wrestler, Dexter's Assistant, Dexter's Rival, Simeon, Old Man Dexter, Dee Dee's Room, Hunter, Big Sister, Way of the Dee Dee, Saying Called Sam, Tribe Called Girl, Jurassic Pooch, Oregon Grinder, Dimwit Dexter, Double Trouble, Dexter's Laboratory, and Changes. For languages, we pretty much have the same options. And now let's do disc 3. Now for disc 3, we have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Beards Be Feared, Quack Gore, The Fowl, Ant Pants, Mom and Jerry, Chubby Cheese, That Crazy Robot, D&DD, Ham Hucks and Arm Locks, Hunger Strikes, The Coos is Loose, Morning Stretch, DD Locks and the Nest Monster, Backfire, Book Gum, Sisters Got a Brand New Bag, Shoo Gnomes, Lab of the Lost, Labels, Game Show, and Fantastic Voyage. Now for languages, it's still the same options. And now let's do disc 4. Alright, now for disc 4, we have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Fillet of Soul, Golden Diskette, Snowdown, Figure Not Included, Mach 5, Ew That's Growth, Nuclear Confusion, German Warfare, Hart's Day, Road Rash, Ocean Commotion, The Bus Boy, Things That Go Bonk in the Night, Old McDexter, Sassy Comes Home, and Photo Finish. Down for languages, still the same options once again. Now let's go on to disc 5. Alright, now for disc 5, we have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Eyes, DD and the Man, Star Trek Unconventional, Dexter's Dirty, Ice Cream, Decoded Honor, World's Greatest Mom, Ultra Jerk 2000, Techno Turtle, Surprise, Gotcha Goat, DDBD, 9/11, Down in the Dumps, Unfortunate Cookie, The Muffin King, Picture Day, Now That's a Stretch, and Dexter to Detention. Now for languages, still the same options again. Now for disc 6. Alright, now for disc 6, we have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Don't Be a Baby, Petrol, Girl Squad, Sports Poppin', Kusala Goopa Goop, Project DD, Topped Off, DD's Tail, No Power Trip, Sister Mom, The Laughing, Dexter's Laboratory, Coupon for Craziness, Better Off Wet, Critical Guess, Let's Say the World Jerk, Average Joe, Rushmore Rumble, A Boy and His Bug, and You Betcha Believe It. Now for languages, still the same options again. Now let's move on to disc 7. Alright, now for disc 7, we have Play All, episodes. Episodes are Dad is Disturbed, Framed, Dad's Using a Head, Blackfoot and Slip, Trap with Veganance, The Pear Trap, Dim, Just an Old-Fashioned Lap Song, Paranoid, Backwards, The Continuum of Cartoon Fools, Sun Surfing Science, Dexter Computer Trust, Get Man Dark, Pain in the Mouth, Dexter vs. Santa's Claus, Dee Dee's Rival, Slightly Psycho, and Game for a Game. Now for languages, still the same audio options. Now let's do this game. Alright, now for this gate, we have Play All episodes. Episodes are Dynamite, Libretto, last but not least, Big Bots, Gooey Aliens, Misplaced in Space, Old Flame, Don't Be a Hero, My Favorite Martian, Paper Route Bout, The Old Switcheroos, Trick or Treehouse, Quiet Riot, Asking You Hate, and Catch of the Day. Now for languages, still the same audio options again. Now to on to Disc 9. Alright, now for Disc 9, we have Play All episodes. Episodes are Streaky Clean, a dad cartoon, Soul Brother, Mind Over Chatter, a Quacker cartoon, Mom Dark, Copying on Attitude, a failed lab experiment, Granddaddy of All Inventions, Papa Wheelie, a mom cartoon, Mock Side of the Moon, If Memory Serves, a Mandar cartoon, Teletrauma, Boy Named Sue, Lab on the Run, Dust Boot, a DD cartoon, and Would You Like That in the Can. Now for languages, still the same audio options and subtitle options. Now for Disc 10. Alright, now for Disc 10, we have Play All episodes. Episodes are That Magic Moment, a silent cartoon, Opposites Attract, Comic Relief, a third dad cartoon, Robo Dead Soul 3000, Love at First Sight, a mom and dad cartoon, Smells Like Victory, Oh Brother, another dad cartoon, Bar Exam, Jeepers Creepers, Where's Peepers, Go Dexter Family Go, Scare Tactics, a mom cartoon, My Dad vs. Your Dad, Bow Tie, Remember Me, and Overlapping. And for languages, still the same audio options and subtitle options. And now for Disc 11. Now for Disc 11, we have Play All episodes. Episodes are System Error, Bad Cable Manners, Dexter's Library, The Scrying Game, Monster CDD, Dead Man Walking, Dexter's Little Dilemma, Faux Chapu, D2, Headband, Stuffed Animal House, Used Ink, Schoolgirl Crushed, Chess Mom, Fauna Knows Least, Dexter the Dark Barbarian, Tuber Time, Sore Eyes, Babysitter, Mountain Mandark, and Two Geniuses Together. Now for languages, still the same audio options and subtitle options once again. And last up, Disc 12. Finally, for Disc 12, we have Play All episodes. Episodes are Height Unseen, Bygone Errors, Folly Calls, Voiceover, Blonde Leading the Blonde, Comic Stripper, Tea Party, Dexter's Wacky Races, The Lab of Tomorrow, Chicken Scratch, Garage Sale, They Got Chops, Poetic Injustice, Comedy of Feathers, and the special episode, Dexter's Lab Ego Trip. And last up we have languages, which we pretty much have the same audio options and the subtitle options as well. Alright everyone, that's it for my DVD menu walkthrough to the 2024 DVD of Dexter's Laboratory, the complete series, in honor of its 30th anniversary. If you have enjoyed this DVD menu walkthrough, be sure to give it a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss out any videos on my channel. And don't forget to request me what DVD menu walkthrough you want me to do next. So until then, this is SpongeBob Fan signing off. Bye! Wow, this one was pretty long.